What's going on, guys? It's the Vortex here, and today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 female characters that I want for Injustice 2. Keep in mind, DC Comics has a wide variety of female characters that are just great, so I can't possibly get to them all. So I'm actually going to start with a couple of the honorable mentions that didn't make the list. Keep in mind, if they didn't make the list, that doesn't mean they're not as good or that I want them any less. This is just a top 5 list. Anyway, let's start with who isn't on the list, shall we? Here are 5 characters that were in the last game that I didn't put on my top 5 list for this game. Anyway, still love all 5 of these characters. Huntress and Vixen were both also popular for last game, especially Huntress. Now, I may not know Vixen all that well, but I know Huntress is really cool, and she would be cool to see. Just not in my top 5, though. Number 5. You don't have to be a comic book fan to know who Starfire is. But if you watched the Teen Titans show when you were younger, like I did, Starfire was one of the main characters, and a character who was very fun and also very powerful. I really like this character. I particularly like the way she was portrayed in Teen Titans vs. Justice League, which is what this picture is from. Sure, it may not have been a perfect movie, and I don't like Damian Wayne, but you gotta admit, Starfire was pretty cool in it. Number 4. Catwoman is a character who is very iconic, both in and outside of comics, and she earned that for a very good reason, and keeps it for the same. She is very skilled at fighting, she's an interesting character who walks the line between good and bad, and very importantly, in a list like this, she was really fun to play as in the first game. I remember I really enjoyed her. Her combos were great, she was very smooth to play as. If we brought her back, I wouldn't complain. Number 3. Cheetah is the arch nemesis of Wonder Woman, the most iconic female character of all time. And while Cheetah may be very similar to Catwoman, that was probably the main reason she didn't get into the first game, and maybe the biggest factor for whether she'll get into the next game or not. She's very iconic and has some differences from Catwoman. She's more cat-like, she has superhuman abilities, and overall she'd be a great character to play as. I really like her, so whether we have Catwoman, Cheetah, or both, well, I guess that's up to the further developers to decide. What do you guys think? Cheetah or Catwoman? I don't know which one I like more. Number 2. Poison Ivy is a character who deserves a slot, and just like with the last pick, she has a lot in common with another character. However, unlike Catwoman, Swamp Thing didn't get in yet, meaning Poison Ivy has a better shot than Cheetah. Poison Ivy is a character who can control plants. I'm pretty sure she also has enhanced strength and things like that. She can control people with mind controls, and overall she'd be really fun to play as, and she's a very interesting character, and arguably Batman's most powerful villain. Number 1. Black Canary has to be in the game. I was annoyed to no end when she didn't make the cut the last time. She's very iconic. She would be incredibly fun to play as, being both a judo and martial artist master, and also having the ability of a supersonic screech. I don't know why she wasn't in the last game, but I really want her in this game, and her chances are great. I already made an entire video on her for the first game, and I'll be happy to make another one for Injustice 2 if you guys want it. Anyway, this is my number 1 pick. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. See you guys next time. Goodbye.